Prince Sports here. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Paul Pierce, every time he's on an interview, he seems to be like hating on LeBron James or having some sort of negative criticism of LeBron James. Now, I stem this from, or I'm going to relate this to Michael Jordan and the Detroit Pistons situation. You notice the Detroit Pistons never give Mike any credit, right? Or they do give him credit, but they won't admit to certain things. But the level of disrespect LeBron James gets from other superstars is at an all-time high. I think LeBron James may be the most disrespected superstar in NBA history. Now, you never hear the Detroit Pistons say the things that Paul Pierce is saying about LeBron. I mean, even from the first was, I don't think LeBron's in the top 5. Now, that's subjective, so that you can't really say that's hate-based, but the way he said it and the points that he made came off as being a hater. Then he admit in the past that he was spitting in LeBron James' direction and all that other stuff. Now he admits that him and the Boston Celtics thought LeBron James was soft, especially when it comes in the fourth quarter. They didn't believe in him because they didn't know he had enough heart to make the right plays and things of that nature. So that's a description of how these guys feel about LeBron James. You know, that's not me saying it. That's from the mouth of Paul Pierce. Okay, he's literally saying that I think LeBron James is soft. Okay, now you never heard nobody say I think Michael Jordan's soft. Okay, you never heard nobody even say Kobe Bryant is soft. Even their biggest enemies or their biggest competitors, they never said that about those two guys. But for LeBron James, for these guys to say that he's soft, man, that's like a new level of disrespect. It's crazy, man. Now, some people say he's validated to speak that because, hey, he beat LeBron James a couple of times, this, that, and the third, and he's gonna make the case that, hey, we made LeBron leave the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay, but you got to look at it in hindsight. Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, those guys came to your team to help you win. And even though it was via trade, keep in mind, Kevin Garnett was a superstar, so he had a little say. If he wanted to stay in Minnesota, he could have stayed there. But no, he got ran out of the West Coast, and he ran to Boston to try to win a championship. So it goes both ways. So you could sit there and say Boston ran LeBron out of Cleveland, you know, or maybe it was just a simple fact that LeBron knew he wasn't going to beat 4 in prime all-stars, basically, you know. Now, for what it's worth, do I think LeBron James could have put his foot on their neck a little more? Yes, but I think it would have came at a dispense that they wouldn't beat them anyway. You know, I never thought the Cavaliers team was just a better team than the Boston Celtics, you know, on paper. So you would have to need to get some help. And unfortunately, that Cavaliers franchise just wasn't a good franchise in terms of running things. So they never was going to get the Chris Bosh's and all those guys. And LeBron told you himself that, hey, man, I try to recruit people to Cleveland, but they never came. You know, they just don't want to come. But I don't know, man. You guys think there's some animosity towards Paul Pierce, towards LeBron James? I think there is. You know, and for whatever reason, it just boiled up now. Because he remained calm for a while, then all of a sudden he just got into full hate LeBron James mode. You know, now he is qualified to talk about, you know, playing against LeBron James. Nobody's saying he isn't, but at the same time, you have to question yourself to say, hey, is this guy really speaking what he feels, or is this stemming from a place of hatred? I think it's stemming from a place of hatred more than him so-called keeping it real. But what you guys think, man? Press Sports out. Keep it 3000. And peace.